Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
From auto suppliers to shipbuilders, you are bound to hear about stocks in a wide range of industries in this segment. And this time around is no different. We've got a couple of interesting picks here from Shiraz Mian and Eric Dutram, who joined me. Shiraz, we're going to start with you. You drew the straw on the shipbuilder.
Shipbuilder, but no ordinary shipbuilder. This is naval ships. And Huntington Ingalls, they are the only builder of aircraft carriers for the U.S. Navy, the largest ships in the world. They're one of only two that build out the Navy's nuclear-powered submarines. The business has been kind of flattish for this player and the industry as a whole over the last 10, 15 years. But the expectation is that we are at the front end of a very long growth cycle for Huntington as well as for a host of other players. And that's the reason why we have seen a lot of momentum in the entire defense space, aerospace as well as Huntington. Huntington shares are up about 38% since November 8th, roughly double what the peer group has done. And one could reasonably argue that the best is already priced in, and that further upside from current levels may not really be much. And that's probably a fair view for those who are looking at the stock as a trading opportunity, as a short-term pick. I'm not looking at it as a short-term trading pick. I see it as a core long-term holding in a diversified portfolio for long-term investors. And I think despite the strong gains that it has had, I think the long-term outlook remains compelling. Even after the strong gain valuation, though not cheap, isn't stretched either. It's trading about in line with the peer group. And my feeling is that if the Trump administration and what the Navy is asking for, if they are able to implement and get the congressional authorizations for that, then we have a multi-year growth trajectory for Huntington, which should drive top and bottom line for this key operator. Zacks ranked number 2, VGM score of A, pays a decent dividend as well.
A's across the board.
A's across the board. Excellent balance sheet, a very strong operator, and one of just a handful of players that will be strong beneficiaries of increased defense spending, particularly on the naval side.
Yeah, it sounds to me like if they were doing okay before the increase in defense spending was even out there,
that's right,
they can only do better now.
Absolutely.
As that materializes.
That's right. Yep.
All right, Eric, you drew the straw on the automotive supplier.
That's right. I'm taking a look at Visteon. The symbol's VC here. And this is kind of a play based on the news earlier in the week where Mobileye was purchased by Intel. And that's also a play on this whole autonomous car revolution. And Visteon, while they do heads-up displays and infotainment centers for cars, they're actually expanding more into this autonomous vehicle market. And that's going to be a big boost for this company over the long term. Could be a possible buyout candidate. We saw this stock and others in the sector all rise on Monday trading following this Mobileye news. So it could be one that benefits from this huge trend, especially from their augmented reality division where it puts stuff on the screen to alert drivers, hey, you know, passengers coming in front of you, you might want to slow down. And then their infotainment as well could be more in focus. If we do get to this full autonomous vehicle, you're obviously going to want a nice big screen to watch stuff while you're just sitting there and the car's driving you around.
Oh, yeah. Why not? And some would say I live in an augmented reality anyway, so I'd be right at home then.
Yeah, exactly. And especially when you're so far out from the city, you'll have a nice watch a full movie or something like that. Yeah. So it'll definitely work out for people like you, and this could be a good stock to look at as well. It does have a strong buy rank right now, just upgraded to strong buy territory within the last week. Zacks industry rank, top 13%, Zacks sector rank, top 6%, And then we can see the VGM score, not quite as good as Shiraz's stock. We do have a B for its VGM, but we do have an A growth score here. And as we can see, the company goes beyond this whole autonomous revolution, and it does have nice stats right now as well. We've got 8 estimates that have gone higher for the current year in the past 30 days, 5 higher for the next year. And then if we look to the magnitude of these changes, we can see that the estimates have gone from about $4.86 60 days ago to $5.51 today, and then $5.51 up to $6.41 for next year. So some strong growth prospects for this company, possible buyout candidate, and some really good fundamentals as well. I think this is a really promising stock for long term, and it's actually in the surprise trader right now.
Just based on what you said, I have a real difficult time sorting out in my mind what would be different about this car, because I see people watching TV when they drive right now. So, I mean, what's going to change?
Yeah.
Anyway, do either of you own these stocks?
No, not me.
All right, thanks for that. Don't forget, you can check out more stock information on our website, Zacks.com, in a wide range of industry groups. There's stock commentary, stock picks, and stock picking strategies. All you need to do that is to get over to the homepage of Zacks.com and begin the adventure, as they say. With Shiraz and Eric, I'm Terry Ruffalo.